All right, in this video, I'm going to be talking about 5 recession-proof businesses that you can launch for big profits. Real quick, my name's Adam Chandler. I live in Colorado, and I've been teaching people how to build profitable, lifestyle-friendly online businesses for well over a decade now. I started my first online marketing business in 2008. If you're looking for if you're looking for a recession-proof business, at the end of this video, I'm gonna show you how you can partner with me in a business. If you see an opportunity for yourself. So let's dive right in. The first recession-proof business is an e-commerce business. Now, personally, I have never been big on e-commerce business. It just, this type of business never really resonated with me, just because it's super technical. There's a lot of trial and error, right? Required to find the right product. But with that said, I mean, a lot of people, friends and colleagues, and I know people that have very successful e-commerce businesses, and if you do find the right product at the right time, then it can be extremely lucrative. But it is very low ticket, and I tend to stick with higher ticket businesses where you don't need as many sales to get the income results that you're looking for. So e-commerce may be for you, but it's certainly not for me. Okay, so virtual and remote services. This is something that's just always going to be, in demand. I mean, I just hired somebody on Fiverr.com to, I paid them $240 to proofread and help me edit and, get all the, make sure that I've got, grammar and punctuation right for a book that I'm writing. Right. I go to Fiverr for, I hire people for graphic design services and for making videos. And I mean, there's so many people out there, doing these virtual and remote services, that may be a way to start out. We have a marketing agency where we offer virtual and remote services where we do marketing, create marketing packages for other people's businesses, and that's a business that has served us really well for the last several years and continues to, because we build websites and funnels and marketing campaigns. I mean, it does require an area of expertise, but whatever your area of expertise is, maybe it's not marketing, maybe it is, design or proofreading or editing or, any other number of services that you can sell for a profit online, and it's easier than ever to do so. The fourth type of recession-proof business is online direct selling and home-based businesses. I mean, the reality is that when economic downturns happen, these types of businesses tend to thrive. Online income opportunities, online business opportunities, home-based businesses. This is an industry I've been in, for a very long time. I actually cut my teeth in this industry. I made my first $1,000 commission on the internet right around 2008, and that was the day. I mean, I was promoting an online direct sales business where I sold a $2,000 thing. I made a $1,000 commission. And I decided that day I would never have another real job for the rest of my life. And that was about 13 years ago, and I haven't had a real job ever since. These types of businesses do very well, in good times, and they do even better in times of economic uncertainty, and they can be very, there's a lot of great products, in this industry, and a lot of not so great products as well, and a lot of great leaders, and then some not so great leaders, in the industry. So, do your due diligence, find something that resonates with you, and more importantly, find mentors and coaches and other people that are doing the business who also resonate with you, because they're going to be, spending a lot of time with you, and if you join me in my direct selling opportunity, I'll spend a lot of time with you, molding you and, helping you, become the business owner that you need to be to get the results that you're looking for. Okay. Number 5 is renewable energy and sustainability. Okay. So, this is just something that I believe that we are very much moving into a renewable energy, economy, right? And because of that, it really doesn't matter. I mean, a lot of money is going to be spent in renewable energy and sustainability, over the next few years, over the next couple of decades. If you're looking for something, that you can get into and not be really affected by, market factors and economic conditions. That's what really makes renewable energy and sustainability that really makes it a recession proof business. And then the last one, and I guess this is number five, is technology. Technology. I mean, there's a lot of opportunities in technology. This is another area like renewable energy where it's not really subject to economic downturns. There's so much money moving in, to this space. I mean, it's not like when recessions happen and economic downturns happen, it's not like the money just stops. You know what I mean? The money's always flowing somewhere, but the money changes where it's flowing to. And technology is one sector where if you can find a way to capitalize on it, can be very, very lucrative in good economies and bad economies, right? So what if you could launch a business that combines four out of the five, right? And I told you that I'm not really big in e-commerce, so but this does factor in all of the other four things. It's remote service because you can do it remotely, right? I mean, it's a direct sales opportunity, which has done extremely well for me and a lot of my friends and colleagues over the last decade. Doesn't seem to be slowing down anytime soon. It is actually in the renewable energy in industry, and there's a technology play here as well, right? So the industry is actually renewable energy, right? And more specifically, residential solar. Residential solar is absolutely blowing up. I believe residential solar will create thousands of brand new first generation millionaires by the end of this decade because of the rate of adoption, because of the growth that it's seeing, and because of the value proposition to the homeowner, which I'll share about here in just a minute. But just so you know, we don't do any door-to-door sales. I told you this is a remote and virtual service, right? So we are sophisticated online marketers. We don't do door-to-door, not knocking door-to-door, no pun intended, but that's just not how we generate leads and sell residential solar. We do it through online meetings, Zooms, and online lead generation campaigns. But imagine making just 2 sales per month and getting between $10,000 and $14,000 in commissions. I mean, what kind of difference would that make in your month, right? So 5 to 8 deals a month with those numbers, that's $30,000 to $48,000 per month. If that's the type of income that you're looking for, it's very possible here. And I'll show you, really why, right? I mean, the solar industry is just absolutely exploding right now. I'm not going to go. There's a link down below to check out my high ticket sales velocity masterclass. I'll go into much more detail in that video. But for for right now, for this video, just take my word for it. The industry is exploding right now. Okay, so whenever you're looking at any type of new business or new product or offer to promote, you really want to look at the value proposition. And the value proposition, I'm going to show you a real world example of the value proposition of residential solar to the homeowner. So this is my friend Jack's home in Hitchcock, Texas. Okay, so what we did was we took the information on Jack's utility bill and we plugged in the numbers for his last 12 months of energy usage to determine how much energy Jack's home needs, right? And then we determine how many solar panels are required, in order to cover that amount of energy usage, right? So we added 28 panels to Jack's home. It's a larger home, of course, it's in Texas, right? Everything's bigger in Texas. It's 28 panels to cover the amount of electricity Jack uses on his home. And here's what Jack is paying now for electricity, $299 a month. Again, that's his average electric bill based on his last 12 months of energy usage. And here's what Jack will be paying in 10 years based on a 4% annual rate increase, which is the national average. Now, places like Texas and California and lots of other places have seen electricity costs go up significantly more than 4%. But we're just using that as an average. So Jack's current bill is $299 a month. 10 years from now, it's going to be $442 per month on average. And 25 years from now, it's going to be $852 per month. Okay? So over the next 30 years, Jack will end up paying $217,357 to the utility company. Now with solar, okay, not only is Jack able to get his solar system 30% of his solar system paid for by the federal government in the form of a 30% federal tax credit. That's $11,954. But you can see the amount of Jack's solar system, $45,000. Once he applies the tax credit, that goes down to $34,000. But financing it over 25 years, his bill is only $138, right? So that's going from $299 today, right, to $138. So it's an instant saving of over 50%, right? But then he's also locking in that rate of $138 for the next 25 years, right? So rather than having the inflationary rate increases, it's shielding him from that. So rather than paying $800 a month in 25 years, he's still going to be paying $138. So it's a way of shielding the homeowner from inflation. Smart homeowners see these numbers and they say yes, because of the numbers just make sense, right? So I told you that it's, in over the course of 30 years, Jack's paying $217,000 to the utility company. The alternative is he buys a solar system for $35,000 or $34,000, right? Which is a savings of, just off the top of my head, I don't know, over $180,000. That's the value proposition that we can go to the marketplace with, with residential solar. And again, I talk more about this in my high ticket sales velocity masterclass that you can get below this video. Click the link in the description of this video to discover how to get $5,000 to $7,000 commissions by helping American homeowners stop the bleeding and save thousands of dollars per year on one of their biggest and most necessary expenses. And as you know from watching this video, that expense is energy, right? So once you click that link, you opt in with your name and your email address. That's going to redirect you to this page with a 25-minute video all about high ticket sales velocity. And that's where I'm gonna talk about the opportunity in residential solar, how I actually will generate the leads for you, and even close some of the first sales for you while you learn how to do it yourself. If you resonate with the information on the video, you can click the link below the video, as you can see, to schedule your high ticket sales velocity discovery call, where you speak with me or a member of my team to get your questions answered and to discuss if this if this is a good opportunity for you or not. So click that link below, take action, watch the all new high ticket sales velocity masterclass. If you see an opportunity for yourself, schedule a call with me, and I look forward to speaking with you very soon.